Alright, today we're gonna have some fun with this Doge sled, guys. Welcome back, it's your boy T-Pro, and today we are driving this very unique car right here, guys, and it is the Doge sled, or the Dodge Challenger Sled Edition, guys. And you can see that it can actually go on the water too, but it's still pretty slow. But today we're gonna have some fun with this because it's such a unique car. It doesn't have wheels, it has, well, sleds, and today we're gonna see if this car can actually perform as good as the real car, guys. But before we get started, be sure to smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you guys haven't, and don't forget to click that post notification bell, and I will see you guys at the track. As we wait for the race to start, guys, let's go ahead and check out the stats of the Doge sled. You guys can see it goes 202 miles an hour with a handling of 8.2, and it's an all-wheel drive. I don't know how that's even possible, but at the same time, guys, anything is possible in a CDT. But you guys can see we can also upgrade the engine and also the race turbos, and we can also put normal tires, which doesn't make sense, and also race tires. But you know what, let's go ahead and put those on, and there's no changes to it. But you guys can see we can actually change the color of the wheels, and you can't. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just choose this color right here. It looks pretty good. Interior though, we could change it, so let's go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and put a little bit of green in here, just because it seems like there's really no green on this Doge sled. So there we go. And you guys can see, oh, okay, I see that the secondary color is the wheels. That makes no sense at all. But you guys can see that we are on this brand new oval race, and you can see that we are absolutely taking off. It looks like we got turbos on the side, but that's just the exhaust, guys. Kind of looks funny going on this oval race that you can see that the wheel or the sled is kind of like going through the ground, which is super funny. But we'll go ahead and upgrade this in just a second, guys, and see what the full potential speed is. And I kind of want to check this out on the circuit race too, guys, because I know that there's no wheels on this, so I really have to see how good the handling of this car is. You guys can also see that it is a single gear car. There's no multiple gears on it, so I'm guessing this might be an electric car. Even though it does sound like it is a gas-powered vehicle, we still have one gear on this sled. Now what I'm confused about is if I put on the spike tires and then go on this brand new ice circuit race, guys, am I able to see my spikes or not? And you guys can see that this bobsled right here, or the Charger sled, guys, can go pretty great. It doesn't really have the worst handling in the world, but the speed is kind of boo-boo. I do love the roadster effect on this, guys. You can see that we have no doors on this, and at the same time there is no roof at all. It is not a convertible, it's more like a roadster. You guys can see that it kind of has the same design as a Porsche target top, which is pretty cool as well. But not having wheels with this is just super confusing, and on the next race I'm going to show you guys, you'll see just why. All right, we are here at the Christmas drift event, and I am talking about how is this car going to drift when it has no tires at all. Now we're going to go ahead and find that out and see if it's actually pretty good, guys. And I want to see how there is any smoke on this because there's no tires. Okay, but here we go. We're gonna go ahead and start it off. You guys can see we're having some fun with the with this sled. Oh my gosh, we got no points on that. You guys can see that there is like barely any points coming up right now, just because there's no physical wheel. Now I don't know if this is actually a good thing, guys, or even if it's actually fair, but there's no wheel at all, so it's really not counting any wheel spin as much as it actually do. I mean, it's moving just like a normal car, guys. It really is. I mean, it's kind of slow in some ways, but it's not giving me the proper points I should get for the drifts on this match, guys. But it is pretty cool in first person view. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's pretty fun drifting with this in first person mode, guys, just because we have that cut off roof. But it just kind of sucks how we cannot get as much points as the real cars. All right, first run, guys, and you can see that I'm only doing 3 laps just because I kind of want to see the best lap time I can get with this sled. And you can see that it's kind of suffering around these corners right over here. Maybe that's because I have these spike tires on right now. Let me go ahead and change that out. But at the same time, guys, I don't think it's gonna make a big difference with the lap time. You can see that it's barely reaching like 150 miles an hour before we even get to this straightaway right here. and you guys can see that's barely like getting around these U-turns right over here. It's still a pretty cool car, but it's not the best in the race. It's just kind of cool and practical, but not really the best. But you know what, I think I'm missing something else. Let's go ahead and, oh wait, no, I can't put Santa Claus in the back seat like I can on the other cars. I don't think I can, but here we go, guys. We're still going pretty well right here. We're on this the grass. Let's get off that real quick. Now I do have to say that this is a pretty cool car, and it makes no sense being on this track at all since we have a sled, but I wish they would have made it a little bit OP when it came to the ice race. I think it would have been a little bit better if the handling was a little bit boosted if it was on the ice race, guys, and not on the regular circuit race, but it's still pretty bad on both races. I think this is just kind of more of a quick design look for a Halloween, or I mean Christmas, guys. So I don't know if this is something practical for the race at all. I did that like twice already, but once we go ahead and upgrade it, I kind of want to see if it's actually a little bit better. Kind of feels like we're just like floating or gliding the whole entire time. There's no smoke or anything coming out like the tires can. Here we go, we're finishing up 45.7. That is absolutely horrible. All right, let's go ahead and upgrade it. Let's go ahead and get a bigger engine, a $780,000 race engine with a $473,000 race turbo. I hope this is better. You guys can see we just bumped up to 224 miles an hour, which is pretty good, but our handling is still pretty boo-boo. So let's go ahead and try that out. I want to see if we can do a little bit better than 47 seconds, guys, and let's see if the handling kind of improves a little bit from it too. Here we go. This is the first run with the upgrades, guys. It kind of took off pretty quickly from the line, guys, but you can see that the U-turns are still a little bit difficult right here. Please don't hit that wall. Here we go. We're doing a little bit better, and you can see that it's still kind of pushing to get to that top speed, but we're still not getting 150 miles an hour on that straightaway, guys, which kind of still worries me because I feel like we just wasted our money on upgrades. But you can see that it's still kind of doing the same, and I know that we're gonna get a better time just because we're not really hitting the walls this time, but I don't see a major difference when it comes to the upgrades, guys. I feel like you're still going to be a little bit, oh my goodness, the handling is just not upgraded at all, which is kind of the unfortunate thing, guys, but the speed is a little bit better. All right, here we go, finishing it up, and boom, 40.2 seconds, and we did a little bit better on that race, guys, but you can see that we're still pulling a 40-second lap, guys. That is absolutely terrible. I didn't think we'd actually do that bad. The sled, guys, is just for looks. I don't think it's the best, but at the same time, I think it's pretty cool, and I wish that we were able to, you know, get a better handling on the ice race, guys, but we're not. But I kind of want to try out the quarter-mile race before we end this video, and you can see that we got these green lights right there, which is really cool. You can see that we just took off right here, and you can see that we're gonna get a very slow 7.7 quarter mile, guys. And like I said, this is not the fastest. I don't think this is the Demon. I wish it was. And I think this is just a Hellcat, but it's a pretty fun car. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's still pretty practical, but it's not the best on the race. Tell me what you guys think about this. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think it's worth it, or do you guys think it's boo-boo, or do you guys think it's fun? But thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you guys haven't, and once again, happy New Year's and peace out.